used to. Due to COVID restrictions and the Delta variant and things like that, we are going to be doing this via Zoom, which is why I look all pixelated and crazy. But this what we doing. And let me see if our guest is in the building. We are just waiting for. Okay, guys, today is going to be a different type of episode. Hold on, I'm about to whoop these kids' ass real quick. Hold on. We both have the reflections because we both have shiny foreheads. Hello, guys. Welcome to another episode of Mouth So Reckless.
Mouth So Reckless.
God damn it! Mouth So Reckless a little faster than that.
I'm sorry, guys. I was delayed. Whoops.
Yeah, we're not used to this kind of like having to do this on Zoom, but in light of COVID and Delta variant and all this other stuff, we're going to do a Zoom and see how it works. So today's topic, we are talking about all things relationships. We're going to go through a lot of them because I feel like sometimes relationships and cheating and definitions are kind of overkill. So we're going to go through a lot of different relationships, and we're going to start. I have my sissy here. Y'all remember Ashley with the
Welcome aboard.
You think she's trying to be cute with the A on her hat because her name is Ashley, but we don't act
like it, girl. You already know it.
I can't with y'all already.
So she doesn't know anything that I'm gonna be asking her, and we also have a couple of our peeps here in the house, so we're gonna be bringing them in. They'll take her place, and we'll ask them questions as well. So the first question that I think would be when relationships. First of all, what is your definition of a relationship? Let's start there.
Well, there's different. It depends on. I mean, there's relationships, there's situationships, there's homie, lover, friends. So it depends on what type of relationship you in. Because I mean, everybody ain't in the same type of relationship.
Right. Okay. So let's say this. So let's say, what do you define as like a relationship in which you are committed, like exclusively?
That means you're not dating nobody else. You ain't talking to nobody else. I don't have a problem necessarily with my man being friends with people like, opposite sex. But it's if they've been friends before me. You know what I mean?
Thank you for that clarification.
Oh my goodness. No new friends?
No new friends.
No new friends.
Shantae, what you think? Cause just to let y'all know, let me give you a little background on my sister. She's an ex-con turned sociology major.
No.
Damn. She defied
all odds. She defied all odds. She changed her life. She just got her bachelor's degree in sociology.
Well, congratulations again on that, sis. That's real. That's true.
But
wait, what is it? LCSW?
Yeah, my licensed clinical social worker. So I can do therapy and open my own practice.
So she got the beat. So Shantae, in what qualifies a relationship between two attractive persons and to be committed?
I think that it's based off however those two people decide to define it. To be honest, because what a relationship is for one pair of people is not the same for another pair of people, and it may be more than two people in a relationship.
Oh, wow, right.
One clear, specific definition for what a committed relationship looks like. You can't just make one big broad statement about it.
Right, and then also I think
the people how they get down. Everybody. Right. I know friends. I have friends that are poly and stuff. So
you have friends that are what?
Polyamorous.
Oh, okay. So they have multiple
at a time. And
wow.
Multiple people at a time. So
right.
It just depends on the people involved in the relationship.
But like also like, don't you guys think like if you're in a committed relationship, that means like you guys work together, you guys are almost like a one. For me, that's how I look at it. If you're in a committed relationship, you almost work together as a one.
I'm not working together as no one without a marriage. Period.
Okay. You said committed.
You have your house. You have your house. But I'm not no one with nobody that didn't marry me. You have your house. I have my house. You have your bank account. I have my bank account. The only thing we doing together is making plans.
Y'all not paying bills together? Oh, well, I guess not if y'all don't live together.
No,
I guess
we got separate entities. If you want to, that's great. but you're not
Oh,
gonna
okay.
have
Y'all
no
don't
kind
live
of role
together though,
because
so
I
that's
believe the
different.
man is supposed to head the household. But if you're not my husband, you're not heading shit. Let me just be clear.
So what about when you date the same sex? When it's two
One of
women,
y'all
who's
gotta
supposed
take
to
on.
head the
Well, it's
household?
60-40. Whoever that 60 is better head the fuck out of that household. Shit.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not giving nobody all that kind of access, and we haven't. No, we just playing house. Because then, where does you draw the line at? If you participate, if you act like you're married before you're married, then how do you differentiate between a marriage and a committed relationship?
Yeah, I feel like you gotta do a test run before you get married. Shit, make sure you don't get married.
Not just a piece of paper though.
Like for me, I want to do a test run to make sure that's even what I want to do.
So what would you say to those who feel like marriage is just a piece of paper? Who feel like they can be in a committed relationship forever without getting legally married? What would you say to that, Tamika? Since you're saying it has.
I would say that's a scapegoat, and I feel like men that say, "Oh, I don't want to get married. It's just a piece of paper." Okay, well, you signed that lease for that car, didn't you? Without no issue. You signed those documents for that mortgage, didn't you? You signed in all these. You filled out that application and signed that and signed that and signed that. Hold on, we got another guest coming in just a second. But you filled out all that paperwork for your documentation, for your benefits and everything else. So why is it so easy for you to put your signature on everything else that deals with your job, your house, your car, and everything else? But I'm the person, we supposed to be one. I'm giving my body to you, and you can't sign no paperwork for me? Get up out of here.
Because if that car start acting up, we're going to trade it in.
Right. And you got to be ready for that.
Then that's a divorce. But it shouldn't be so easy. It shouldn't be so easy for you to commit to a car, a house, all of these other things, but you can't commit to me without feeling like something. Like, come on now. If that's the case, then you need to go separate yourself from the United States government, get you a diplomatic passport, and call yourself extradited. I don't give a damn. Like, don't do that. Okay, Shantae.
Well, for me, anyway, can I say something?
You can say something, but this is Shantae. Ashley's gonna speak, and then we're gonna bring our next guest. Asar Hotep. Go ahead, Ashley.
No, I was just gonna say, for me, I believe in marriage. You know what I mean? I do believe in marriage. But for people that don't believe in marriage, that's if they want to live their life like that, let them live their life like that.
That's everybody. Right?
Some people believe in hey Ruski, in partnership. You know, like Jada and Will, like they believe in lifetime partnership. You know what I mean? If they want to live their life like that, that's how they live their life. You know what I mean? But for me, I do believe in marriage too.
I believe that too. We were talking earlier about marriage and commitment. And I think that the marriage starts way before the ring and that piece of paper that binds us together. Mm-hmm. If we got married in love first, and we're just waiting for me to take care of you, or I'm waiting for you to take care of me, then we don't really have a marriage. We have an understanding.
Right. Right.
If there's no love in their relationship, there's no marriage. Just because you have a ring, just because you have a piece of paper,
there still could be no marriage.
Connected, and this is my half, and this is who I want to be.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
I agree with you.
How does that work in poly life, right? Because in poly life, you're gonna obviously meet one person before you meet the other wife or the other husband that you're bringing into your poly situation. So how long do you have to wait to be married if you're living a poly life? I gotta love you and live in love, and then gotta wait for part 3 to come and live in love, and gotta wait for part 4 to come and live in love before we get married. How does that work?
I don't know. I'm not into poly. I'm too possessive. Like
let's hear your
I'm not sharing mine with you. You know what I mean? So I'm too possessive over mine. I'm not into poly.
Okay.
Go ahead, Laura. Let me tell you.
My thing is this, though. We can't be in anticipation with the next step all the time. Where are we going?
What do you mean?
You don't have
elaborate.
We do not have to define our relationship if we're already in love.
Okay, let me say this.
Women need to be, for some reason, women need to have.
Let me say this, Ashley, then I'm gonna let you go. If we don't have to define our relationship when we're in love, and it's not about a sense of entitlement, but if we don't define what our relationship is, then how do we create boundaries? How do we create what's respectful, what's disrespectful how do you have boundaries?
Ain't no boundaries with love. If I'm trying to really be with you and make you my forever, why is there boundaries? If we got boundaries, we've already limited where we can go, where we can be.
Limited what?
No, it needs to be
limited
boundaries
having
in
the
a
woman on
marriage.
the side.
It needs to be boundaries in a relationship, a marriage. It got to be some type of boundaries. It ain't free for all. It ain't open.
Let me tell
There
you
got to be some type of boundaries in there.
You gotta want to be there. That's the boundary. You gotta want to participate. You gotta want to be there. You gotta put that
person be there
first.
And still be fucking Johnny next door. You can want to be there and still want to fuck Johnny.
Well, then that's what I'm saying. So listen, that's a whole nother conversation.
No, it has to do relationships. All things relationships.
Because like I said, I don't want to put a lot of my beliefs out there. But
right, it's your opinion. That's what we want.
Nobody just want to be with one person. We talk. I mean, come on now. We trying to keep it a buck.
So you don't think that at one point in your life that you could commit to be the one person? I think I could do it.
I could once I find that magical person. But
that magical.
In reality, you're gonna meet a lot of beautiful people that you like, a lot of people you connect with, a lot of people that you would choose to bond with, and then you're gonna cancel out all those beautiful people out of your life for one person that you kind of get along with.
Yeah.
One person that you make in love with is okay. So now I gotta cancel out the rest of the world. The rest of the world can't get no love now. I just can't see. I don't think that that's healthy.
So do you believe in getting married? Do you believe? So you believe in polygamy?
Well, she said, do you believe in polygamy?
I believe in polygamy to a certain extent.
You do.
There's so many benefits with it. If you look at it like this, you get with an average woman who makes $40,000 a year. You make $40,000 a year. You bring in another woman who makes $40,000 a year. You guys got $120,000 now to pay all the bills, pay everything you need. It's more laughter. If you got, I mean, you have to have that mode. You got to find the right people who are on that vibe. But once you do that, it can be a very profitable thing. A relationship without lies. That's what people are afraid of. Everybody's doing their cheat thing, but lying about it.
Okay, but would you do it if it? So would you come into a marriage with a couple, with a woman and a man already, or it only works with other women?
Can there be other men in your?
So could you be in a relationship with? If it was, but wait, let me finish. Like, could it be like a woman, two women, and 3 men? Could you do that?
I couldn't do that. I mean,
okay, I'm
looking at 2 men. You know what? You know what?
Because I know you wouldn't do it with 2 men and a woman, right?
Nah, you can do that.
Hell no.
So that's why I had to put the extra people in there.
I'm gonna go off the math. If you really do the math between this one, black women and one, they're very successful. They're doing really great right now. But they don't understand. For every black successful woman, there's really like, I don't know. I want to say this. For every 30 successful black women, it's probably 5 guys that these 30 women can get. Because the rest of them don't care about how they look. The other guys are uneducated. Some are in jail. Some already have a girlfriend. Somebody already married. So to find a single guy who got his shit together for a woman who already went to college or got her house or got her crib, because women have put this stuff together before men do. It's really like 40 to 35 women for every one guy. And unless women
for every one,
so basically you won't do it.
Yeah, for one, so you gotta realize, yeah, you might have to share your, you might have to look at that perspective of that village, like that. Like I said, we all African here.
And this is why I like to date, because at the end of the day, like what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Whatever example you set, that's the example for me. So while you out there polygamy and half committed, I'm gonna be going on these dates. I'm gonna be doing my thing.
It's different with a woman.
But that's polygamy, but that's being in a. I don't believe in. But when they're in a polygamy relationship, they're still committed, but it's just more parties involved.
Yeah, they're just committed to whatever, whether 3 of them, 4 of them. I don't believe in.
I'm too selfish. I'm not doing it. I just can't do it. You ain't going over there on Tuesday and Wednesday and coming back over here on Monday. You're not doing it.
It's one king in the kingdom.
It could be one king in the kingdom, but it needs to be one queen too.
Listen,
That part.
Women make themselves so much more happier because women need friends. Women need a support system. Women need other women to back them up and make them feel beautiful.
Oh no.
Because women are really in competition with themselves.
I will say that women are in competition with themselves. However, a lot of women are extremely insecure in relationships. So even if you're in a relationship that's polygamy, if you're not secure in the woman that you are and you don't stand independent, you're not gonna be able to stand in that polygamy relationship either. So many women think they're ready for it, but then they get it and they're jealous and they're hateful, and it's just the opposite of what it's supposed to be. It's not a community, it's not a village, it's a bunch of drama and toxic.
Stop now.
That's the truth.
It's what you created to be.
Yeah, but if you
what
created
you gotta
with
understand
insecure
this
women,
though. But see, so let's take out the insecure women and get secure women. So now we got secure women who believe in themselves, who can operate with other women, or help her with her business, help her with her bills. Y'all both planning things together. We got a lot extra money. We putting all our incomes together. We got the king leading us. He ain't cheating, he ain't lying, because the both of us can take care of him. Right? So we can just have a successful, truthful, honest relationship. And that's what all women really want.
I don't want that.
I don't want that with multiple women. Like, I on my nerves.
I don't want
like,
that. Maybe
you're with me. You either with me or you're against me. Like, I'm not interested in sharing.
You haven't digested the concept yet.
No, I understand the concept. It's not for me. I understand it. I respect it. It's not for me. It's not for me. It's just
it's not for everybody. It ain't for me either.
Life and relationship and family are so convoluted. I mean, even when it comes to your morals and values, it's so convoluted now. It's hard enough to find a person of the opposite sex that believes the way you believe and wants the lifestyle that you want, let alone find that in more than one person. That's too much work. That's more work than I want to do with myself. Now I got to do it with another person and then another person. I don't want to do it.
Right. Well, are you okay with that, LaRue? With the woman that you're not really, committed to dating you and dating other men? Are you okay with that?
Well, you know what? Listen, we got to find ourselves. And I got to say this, though, and a lot of other men who date women got to say this, too. Sometimes it's better than it's like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, less responsibility on you.
I can't deal with you 90% of the time. I don't even want to be dealing with you on an everyday basis. It's better than you date.
That's what I'm saying.
It's better than you date.
I can date, but the problem with that is, let me say this. And
that's different. That's a different scenario.
So this is why I'm still single, because you meet people, you start communicating, and everybody is like, I'm so okay with dating. I'm not looking for a serious relationship anyway. I don't want to get married anyway. I don't want to have kids anyway. I kid you not. Not even 60 days into dating, all of a sudden this man done changed. He feels different. He wants a kid. He wants to get married. He want to know why he ain't met my kids yet. All this and that. And guess what? I'm back on the drawing board, back to square one, because we discussed that in the beginning that we didn't want none of that, and you changed your mind. So if people can change their mind that quick, what do you think is going to happen in a polygamy situation?
Okay, let's say something here. When men change their mind, it's not like I'm just making a decision. It means that through the journey of time, you showed me something. I seen something in you. Something happened. You said something to me that was kind of like odd. I did something kind of odd, and you were kind of different. That's why the vision changes, because now we experience something together that we didn't like.
Yeah, we did, but can we?
But listen,
why
but the thing about it is, though,
dynamics of it. Now I'm running like a dude.
But if you
I'm running like a dude, because that's not what I wanted.
But what about the people that are doing like the online dating? Because the people that are doing online dating, they're dating like 5 people at a time and maybe sleeping with 2 or 3 of them. So
I'm not sleeping with more than one person.
But this is how it's going now. So I'm asking, like, are y'all okay with doing? I'm asking mainly LaRue.
I believe in a spiritual connection anyway. I believe in a spiritual connection and vibes and energy. I can't take you that serious dating you online for one. I'm not giving my body to more than one person at a time for 2. And second of all, if we're just dating and we ain't even really got nowhere, I'm probably not even giving my body to you. So when it comes to online dating, that's whack. Like, that is trash. It's garbage.
online dating is
I'm not gonna say that.
I don't think that.
Because people have
I don't think that. I know people that have met a lot of good
promising
connections
relationships online.
No, I'm not saying for everybody.
I don't
online
believe that.
dating is a type of dating that is good for people who are more introverted.
Mm-hmm. Don't have time.
It's sometimes it's very hard to approach someone.
Right.
In a setting. You and Slater Brothers walking around the mall, or you see somebody at a concert. Sometimes you can. Some people have that magic to walk up to somebody, captivate them, get their phone number, they hook up. But it's better to go to a dating site where you know people are looking for people like you, and someone likes you, and you like them before the conversation.
Right. I mean, and not only that, they do it on Facebook, they do it on Instagram. It's the same thing too.
I love
people meet people on Facebook. You know what I mean?
I love the concept of sliding into
Who wants to be lonely?
Right. I agree. If you see them that way, you see them that way.
I love the idea of dating. I love the idea of online. I love all of that. I believe a lot of people would not even meet their husbands and wives if it wasn't for online options.
Exactly.
All I'm saying is it's not for me. Because when I meet people in person, I've done online dating, and when you meet them in person, the whole energy is weird. They act all awkward, socially awkward. Like it's just different. I just don't like it. And I don't believe that pictures ever look like the person. So even when in person, they either shorter, taller, wider, thinner. Like it's that whole like.
Hey, that's the truth though.
Yeah, like it's never the same.
I've never done it, so I don't know. But I know that I know a lot of people that have had success with it.
All those filters and angles you using, when we see your little ass, we didn't know it was. You get a girl online, think you got a stunner. Like, I got a bad one, I got a dime, nigga. She got thin, she pretty, nigga, eyelashes.
You set up in public with your friends.
You see this girl walk up, you don't even know who she is.
You're like, damn, that's her.
Is this a little cousin or something?
You start looking around, you say hi to the girl and keep walking. Oh, hey, how you doing?
I'm waiting for my real chick to pull up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Somebody's your little brother.
Oh.
Let me say something though. This is what we got to get to the point of about dating. We're looking for people, but we got to put our heart in the right places before we find what we want.
Well, we got to be, let's be real, we got to be complete ourselves.
Trial and error.
We got to complete ourselves. Stop trying to find somebody to complete you. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Because if you're not a complete
somebody can complete you though.
No, if you're not a complete and existing person already, you're looking for somebody. You're depending on that person to fill that void that you can't.
Right.
They can.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
Yes. I done had to fill that void. I was by myself hurt.
You right though.
I was out there going through it.
You are right.
I was like, oh my God. That was like it was like water in the desert.
I can't.
A woman can be water in the desert.
No.
Yes,
absolutely.
You need that man. That man that showed up to you before and made you feel like he felt that void.
Nobody
really filled that void.
Nobody could leave me and take a part of me with them. I'm sorry. Except in death, nobody could leave me and take a piece of me with them. And vice versa. Ain't nobody coming in and feeling like they feel a part of me that I couldn't feel myself.
I set everything free and I'll still fuck with you. I don't have to have you in my. We don't have to be tied or committed and all that. If I care about you, I care about you. If the relationship and that's
the situationship. See, that's the difference. That ain't no relationship.
If you love somebody, you gonna love them in and out of the relationship.
Right.
As soon as the relationship is over, get your shit. I don't want to talk to you no more. I can't stand you. You didn't love me in the first place.
No, you still love them, but you don't. But you no longer respect them. You no longer trust them. That's not the same thing. And I'm gonna tell you this: all those females and males that get cheated on and say they don't love them anymore, they're lying. They still love them and everything
Women
else.
don't know what love
but
is.
Their feelings are hurt. I'm not listening to you. Their feelings are hurt.
We don't know what love is.
Men don't know what love is.
So since they don't know what love is,
let me tell you this: a man could cheat and a woman will forgive 19 times. A woman cheat one time, the guy done jumped off the roof. He done committed suicide. She's for the street. She's a hoe. She's for everybody. All this and all that, and he will not forgive.
Right.
But as soon as a woman says, "No, you cheated on me 5 times. Get out," all of a sudden we don't love you. Get out of here. I'm not.
I actually get along with my exes. It's weird. It's a weird thing, but I do.
I don't even trip when a girl do something because she might need to go see her ex sometime or do something because you know what it is? When a man do what he want to do, he got to look at what he's doing and give a woman to be chance to be free to do what she wants to do, to see how good he is. Because when they usually come back running, if the woman goes
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you,
Right. But that's only if she
you'll
wants
be
it back.
surprised how many women go out and think, you know what, I'm gonna do what you did, and I'm gonna show you what it's like, and they come back stronger. You get jewelry, all kind of stuff for women that's doing something and realizing how important you
see that.
are.
Put that back in the frame. Who got you?
You got you. I don't know what kind of women you
that
got.
part.
I don't know what kind of women you. I don't know what kind of women you was dealing with. So you telling me you cheat on a woman, then they go. So you saying you
No, I'm
cheat?
saying a
Wait a
woman.
minute, hold on.
Or you go see your ex-boyfriend. Like, suppose you think I'm doing something, right?
So you did something first, and then they want to go out and do
I'm
something.
sick of him.
But then they come back and buy you something. Hell,
no, I'm not saying none of that. No, I'm not saying that.
I'm like, damn, you got it good.
I don't got it that. No, I'm not saying no man got it that good. I'm saying something different than what you're saying.
Okay, tell me again.
No, I'm saying if the woman goes and does something outside the relationship, and usually she does that because she thinks we're cheating. So she's like, you know what? If you get your needs met somewhere, or you out there, I see you with that. You be going with the homies. I'm so tired of this. And Chuck, he calling me all the time. He like every picture I post. You don't even see my post. You ain't giving me no fucking likes, no hearts. He give me hearts. Inbox me every morning and good morning. I'm giving Chuck some. You know what I'm saying? So while you out dealing with the homies, she stick up. I'm a homegirl. She stick up. She gonna go chill with this nigga a little bit. You know what I'm saying? She hang out. It was like I didn't like nothing about that situation. Or it was cool. I mean, it could be the other way around too. But you come back running, and they realize they didn't want to do that, and it wasn't in their character to do that. And they feel a little guilty and bad about it, and then they want to love you more.
Men cannot take
sometimes, just like a man can go out. A man have thought, be imagining stuff in his head, take a girl out, wine and dine her, get the.
Do you feel bad afterwards?
Yeah, you feel like you be laying in the bed actually thinking about your woman. You be with her thinking about your woman. And thinking about, I need to get out of this situation.
Oh, well, since you were thinking about me when you woke up, let me take you back. Not in the morning.
No.
So then how does it happen? So then how does it happen again?
No, men have stopped dates in before they even hit. They said, yo, I don't feel comfortable. Women don't think that, but men will.
Oh, men do that?
Yeah, we turn women down.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm asking.
You got your lady at home who you really care about, who you really working with. You don't want to be with no stragglers.
I'm gonna tell you this: men cannot take cheating. I don't care what he's saying, right?
Yeah, we
this
can.
is why. Let me tell you
how
I know.
Wait, men cannot what?
It's a reality. I'll let you speak.
Wait, repeat it. I didn't hear you.
I said men cannot take women cheating, and this is a fact. Because from experience, okay, I've dealt with men who even thought that I was dating somebody else. Came crying, acting crazy, snotty nose. I can't believe this. Woo, woo, woo. Cried all hurt, feelings all hurt. Drive down the street, then come right back to the door. Like this whole life is just over because you saw a text that meant absolutely nothing. That's the truth. That is the truth.
Facts.
Turning stuff over.
Turn to an instant stalker.
Exactly.
Like I am stalking.
I have been when I lived in my other spot. Okay, this dude was putting notes on my car at my house just in the middle of the night, talking about some calls. Get there. I called you. You didn't answer, so I just stopped by to see if you here. All because you thought I was with somebody else. Men cannot take it. I don't care what they say.
Right.
He crying, snotty nose, bandits, everything else. I'm not buying it. So that's how I feel about it. I don't know. And I do believe that boundaries do need to be set. You don't have to be.
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't require. It does require some type of commitment because if you're telling me that I'm the only person that you're intimate with, then I need to be the only person that you're intimate with.
And that's a boundary. That is a boundary.
Right. Yeah. If you tell me we aren't committed and we're still openly dating other people and just enjoying each other's company, then that's what we're doing. But what you're not gonna do,
that's a situation. That's what I'm trying to say.
And then when I find out you dating somebody else, you tell me, oh well, why did you assume? Because you told me we was going with the flow and leaving everything in the air.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
but but back to what you said, LaRue. You laying in the bed thinking about your woman, so then how does it happen again? So then are you done cheating after that? You done cheating on your woman once you step out the first time?
Say this though.
No, that's
because you just said
that's not the right cheat.
Let me say this though. If a woman,
that wasn't the right cheat. See, that's what.
Hold on, listen. If a woman could keep the peace, if she could just make you feel comfortable at home, men don't need as much as you think. It's only
well, you the one that said all the beautiful women walking past. You can't be the one person. You just said that.
We arguing and banging with y'all, or we feel uncomfortable, or you acting different. Do we even think about even cheating or be with another woman? You know, you guys will change up on us and we don't know what it means. And if somebody gonna make us feel comfortable,
oh, you don't know what it means. You might want to act like you don't know what it means. You know what it means. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what it means.
You know me. It's very hard for me to deal with that attitude.
You know what's funny though? When you are dealing with somebody,
Ashley, pass that. Just go ahead and pass that, because I'm telling you right now.
Why she passing it to you?
Let me get that wrong.
No, you know what's funny about that, right though too? Another thing that guys don't like when you be like, you know what? Let's just go backwards a little. Let's just date. Let's just take a little break. You go see a couple people. I'm gonna go see a couple people. They whole life fall apart again.
Right.
Their whole life fall apart all over again. Like
right.
You already said you're not happy. There's certain things you don't like about me. Well, guess what? I'm giving you the freedom to go figure it out. Go sow your royal oats, and I'm gonna go sow mine.
See, that's not it.
And we'll meet in the middle.
No, but you just said you can only date one person at a time.
She broke that bond now. You see, this what it is. Y'all women need to learn to be working with a man.
We do work with
and I mean by this.
And the man needs to be working with the woman. Let's be fair. We gotta work together.
If a woman ain't gonna get underneath the wing, I'm not messing with her.
You understand that.
Kind of
but they gotta be the right wing to get up under. You gotta set the path right. You know, you can't just hop up under there. You got to set the tone. You got to set the path to make the woman even want to hop up under there.
As much as y'all say y'all love us, I love you. I love you. Don't leave. Don't leave the house.
That's what I'm trying to say. I ain't telling every nigga I love them.
You can be able to 3 years straight, every day, and do everything perfect. The one day you do some next shit, the one one time you say something she don't understand or do something she don't understand, everything in the past is doubted now.
I'll say this. I can't.
That's not fair.
I feel like he's talking about that insecure woman. She's not secure in herself.
That's what. Yeah.
I'm talking about secure women.
No, that's not true.
No.
No. Let me finish.
All women feel that way.
No,
go ahead. Let her speak.
Secure women feel more entitled.
No, let me finish. Well, I can vouch for me and Ashley with this one. When we deal with men, we get the men that want to be all up under us, and we be needing some air. And we be like, you know what? Why don't you go hang out with your friends this weekend? Why don't y'all go out? We do our girls' night and stuff like that. We need a little bit of breathing room. I don't need you all up under me.
Yeah, it's healthy.
And I get called stone cold, cold-hearted, you heartless, you this and that. Because I'm not about to be telling you I love you every second of every day. Like
you have to get your time apart. It's not healthy.
Hey, sometimes I'm gonna be underneath you. I'm gonna suffocate you.
Sometimes
we gonna suffocate you.
Not all the time. I'm going to.
We want to lay next to you. We want to take a shower. Men are big babies.
Let me breathe a little bit though. I need to breathe a little bit. Let me breathe. Let me go out and go home, girl.
That's okay, but we need balance though. Like we need balance. It can't be like that 24/7. Like I need a break.
It ain't healthy.
We dictate the balance though. See what it is? Listen.
Men want to run everything, but don't really know what they want.
When you get in the car, it's one driver.
Right.
For sure.
You understand if that man is at the wheel, he's driving this vehicle.
Yeah, my man don't even let me drive.
And all
he won't let me drive.
Make sure he's making the right moves and help him make sure it's water, he's seeing everything. You guys are checking his what do you call those things where you can't see?
His blind spot.
If he's driving in the wrong direction.
So listen, that's what it is though. So you can say that from the back seat anywhere. Drive this way. I looked it up, and he gonna say, "Okay, let's go there though." but still I'm driving.
But you can't have it both ways. You can't tell me.
The man has to be at the wheel, and that's what.
Here's the thing.
No woman wants to admit, like the Chinese, the Jews, the Pentecostals, the man is the leader. If you go to ancient Egypt, Yarma Kemetic War. If you go back,
that's okay. The man could. I want my man to lead. I want my man to lead.
I want my man to lead.
It's okay for a man to have
yes,
lead.
it is.
It's okay.
Yes, it is.
I want my man to lead
at all.
The problem is when I ask you to lead, when you ask men to lead, they get quiet and don't even know what leadership looks like.
Yes, they do.
Be like, okay, go ahead, like you got that, baby, like take over.
It's so rare, you gotta give them a chance.
They get so damn quiet, it's nauseating. They didn't want to come to you for all the advice. You driving, but you want me to give you.
But that's what you're supposed to be there for. You gotta take it. You gotta roll with it.
I gotta leave at work. I gotta leave the kids. I gotta leave out in the streets, and then I gotta come home and leave your ass too. You don't At that point,
that ain't. That's
listen. Let me say this though. In Kemet, we are always positioned next to our queen, never above or below her. She's right next to us. Because you know what? She's the goddess of femininity. And she's the goddess of things that I cannot do. That's why you need your other half. That's why Adam, when he was in the garden, said, I am not good alone. And God said, it's not good that man be alone. He felt empty, void, as you said, and we need somebody to fill that void. Just like the woman needs a man to fill that void. So you need her for her infinite qualities. But still, at the end of the day, I don't want to use the word alpha. I want to use the word.
Right. It's okay to be an alpha male.
I'm still the leader. And
it's okay for that. I want an alpha male.
And it's okay to be behind my protection and behind my lead. And this is what I want to say.
And I'm good with
Shout out to this. I want to say this. Because I do. Listen. As a man now, I make more money now. I make good money now. But I remember before I was with women who made more money than me.
You said what?
Because you make more money than me, don't mean you get to take the lead.
Right.
Because you was a good passenger, a good director. You had the blue book open. You had the map quest going. You had the good. You was doing all that good stuff. Just because you make money, that don't mean you take the driver's seat. You just become a much better assistant.
If I'm making more money and I'm working that hard, I really don't want to leave. I don't want to.
Yeah,
I have no. What men
let that
don't
man
understand,
be king, no matter what the money situation is.
Well, let me say this. What men need to understand is women don't want to lead ever at all. And that's why a lot of women get bitter.
Well, some women do. You and I are that type of women, but some women, some women do.
Ashley, let me say this, Ashley. How many women get irritated and frustrated because they got a man and expected him to lead and he did not? So now
that's true, but
when men get money, when we start getting money, we're monsters. When we get money, we're monsters.
Like bitches.
The last thing you want your nigga to do is get rich. The last thing you want your nigga to do is start getting money. You should be terrified of your man getting money.
I'm not get the money.
Because he get
the money. Go get the money. We done exceeded our time on this, so we're gonna definitely have to have a part 2. We're gonna probably do a part 2 tomorrow night. And then post it. Of course, y'all know we only post once a week, but we're definitely gonna to be continued this because this was so loaded. It was kind of all over the place, and we need to go down to specific topics.
Past that.
Did you put it out? Ash?
That's a homegirl right there. Good to see you, Ash.
What?
Good to
see you.
Giving his
good to see you too, Ruski. Always.
My bro.
Blessing.
Ashley is always mouth so reckless.
Hopefully they invite me back.
Oh yeah, we're doing a
yes, for sure.
We are gonna table this and we are gonna to be continued. And we want you guys questions, comments, and everything else because we need specific. We kind of jumped around a lot, didn't make specific points because relationship stuff is like loaded and everybody
all over.
So Ashley didn't really get to talk because she was high and we got big mouth,
Girl boo. Girl boo.
So we definitely want Ashley to be able to get in there because Ashley's smart. She's like a hella intelligent woman and she got some good insight on this relationship stuff. So we're definitely going to table this for now. And we will see you guys next week on Mouth So Reckless.
Mouth So Reckless. Thank you guys.
Mouth So Reckless. Why? What's with the break in me? All right, y'all. We see y'all next time. Oh, why am I tapping the screen instead of? Oh my.